In this video, I'm going to show you how to just use MyWebUniversity.com website and then get all the documentation that you want for Windows operating system, for PowerShell, for Unix operating system, for Linux, and then let me just get started. So you basically visit MyWebUniversity.com, this URL, which is a secure page. Once you go here, then you can click on the next right here, and then I'll show you my book, which is all available online, which has about 8 chapters. Chapter 1 is about introduction to Unix and Linux operating system. Chapter 2 is basic operating system of Linux. Chapter 3 is intermediate. Chapter 4 is advanced. Chapter 5 is Unix shell scripting. Chapter 6 is Unix and Linux web servers, in particular Apache web server. Chapter 7 is search for Linux commands. Any Linux commands that you want on manual pages, you will get the documentation on it. And then chapter 8 is the entire Linux manual pages, about more than 6,000 technical documentation in PDF formats. So you're welcome to watch them. And in addition, if you go to the first chapter, here on the first chapter, I'm just showing you some of the pages that you can start learning. So if you go to the second one, right here, you can see on chapter 2, I'm showing you about 33,000, I'm sorry, about 33 commands of Linux on Ubuntu server. So you are welcome to watch the videos for learning, or just practice them by going to each command manually and then start learning. If you go to each command, basically you will just either be provided with the actual command and the output, so you can see it how the command works, and then you can also go to the manual pages. So if you look at the commands, for example, let's say the command for calendar, if you click on it, you could see that the display is showing a list of the commands, like if you're on a Linux machine. Then we make this screen a little bit bigger so you can see it much better in the format that you want to see. So here, like the calendar, as soon as you click on it, it will run it on my web server, and then the output will be displayed in front of you dynamically. So today is, this month is the current month of April, and today is April 14th, so it is just done that. And then similarly, you can just click on any of other commands to get the rest of the details from other ones. So like calendar 2998 will just show you February 1998. But this is not just about only chapter 2, the basics. So if you go to the next chapter, next chapter is chapter 3, intermediate commands. And then for each commands that you do, practice them, whether you click on the df commands to run it on my server, like right here, you can see that I'm giving you examples of df-h for that file system. And you can see the extended core file system is displayed, and here is the output. So you could just learn them. At the same time, if you look at the manual pages, if you're looking for the manual pages, this opens chapter 7 of my book, which is automatically give you all the documentation. So you can also type in, like, for example, calendar command here. You just type in and then you get the calendar. If you say, what is the ls do? You just type in ls and it will give you a listing of files of how you run. If you say, what is the df command do? We already checked that one. You can do any command, new name. So you can get manual pages for all of the Linux commands. Then chapter 4 is advanced level. So if you're going here on chapter 4, the next one, chapter 4 is more advanced, about 88 kind of commands. And each one of them, in addition to that, I just gave you the details on like commands that you can practice and look at the examples. In addition to providing you this, then sometimes I just have the actual command, you can run it and you get the output of it, like chapter 3. So if the command does not require a root privilege or system permissions and security stuff, then I will provide the output on the command line. So let's say like stack, if you want to just put one, you see that if there's any argument here, I'll show you, otherwise I'll just use manual pages. And then if you take, for example, open files here, just open files, and then ls minus for course, and then -5 for interface, port 80 for HTTP, and port 43 for secure port. You can just get those information as well. The other nice thing about chapter 4 is that for each row, I have one video here that already explain the whole thing. So chapter 4 part 1 will cover the first row, chapter 4 part 2 will cover the second, and so on until chapter 4 part 8 of 8 will cover the last row. And that's all. These videos are available so you can watch them. If you go to the next chapter, chapter 5 is shell programming. And on shell programming, you even have in addition to looking at the content of the shell scripts, the if statement and arguments, so you can click on it and say, well, what is the content of this script? I show you the entire script here, the source code. So you can read the source code and understand it. And then here on the right side, you can actually run the command, say if argument 5 and 5 are equal or not. All of these numbers, you can run it. In addition, you can just click on one of these ones. You could actually get this interface. This interface, notice that it opens the file, but at the same time, it gives you a command that you can run. So if you type in pwd, print working directory, like the calendar, the command that we did, you can get it here too. You actually type it this time, and you say, what is uname -table? It shows you the entire information about the operating system. If you do ls -l, what it does, you can just run the ls -l, and then you can see the output here. So, like for example, df-h, what it does, you could just type it in and get the output. Who -r run level. If I'm allowing certain commands I don't allow, but the commands that I allow, for example, if you say, show me the calendar of 1st of 1970, the January 1st of 1970, and that would be the default calendar for Unix, and then let's see here. So that is chapter 5. You can practice commands as well. And if you go back to the main page, chapter 5, we already checked up to chapter 5. I'm going to go to chapter 6. Chapter 6, actually, we already looked at the commands. So this one was just giving you manual pages for any command that you type in HTML format. Like, for example, let's say we did, let's run another who command, the output you can see. And if you say, let me see if you can do a -this3 section for printf statement. That would just show section 3 of the manual pages, and yes, it does. And you can see section, or -s3, and then put this for the put this method or function in this case. The standard IO.h header files. And then the header file contains these functions already on the C programming language. So you're welcome to watch that one. And then chapter 5, actually this was chapter 6. Let me just show you chapter 7. So chapter Let me go to chapter 6 of HTML. That was this one, and then we are going to go through. This was chapter 6 is Apache Web Server. So you could learn Apache, and then I have the videos that I show you how to build Apache from source, and these examples that you can click and get output of the commands as well. Like if you want to say what is the HTTP version that is running here, that I show you the output, all of the commands and everything in there. So at the same time, if you're looking for chapter 7, chapter 7 is basically all the PDF file documentation. Chapter 7 is HTML, and chapter 8 is PDF. Chapter 8, you can see it's man underscore PDF. If you bookmark this page, basically you have about 6,600 technical documentation of Linux Ubuntu manual pages, all in PDF format. As you can see, I'm just scrolling really fast, and there are like thousands of PDF files for each of the section that I have, section 1 through section 9, and you can see that we just finished section 1. Now the manual page is on section 2 in a very nice table format. So all you have to do is just search for a particular command, section 3 all the way to section 9. So if you're looking for a command here on this one, you say, what about scanf? Is that there? You do Control F and just say type in scanf. If there's a function on C, most likely it is just section 3 of the manual pages will have it. And I wrote it in Python program to generate it in PDF format. So this is all the PDF format output of it in Linux Ubuntu. And this banner, everything is showing Ubuntu stuff, so you know that what the manual preview was produced at. And then this is the entire manual preview. So if you are looking for something other than that one, let's say you were looking for Control F and you say, let me see if the wget is there. You can just click on wget and do that. Similarly, with any other Linux command, you get the manual preview. In addition, on this website, I told you that I have help for Windows. So Windows on the commands that are there, 62 of them, I have it here as the printout. Sure. So if you're looking for any of these commands, like directly on Windows, what it does, you just see that PDF file. I generated this one also on using Python, PDF library generator, in Windows 10 help command at MyWebUniversity. I am running it on a Linux web server, and you have the entire documentation. It shows dynamically that I generated this one. So whichever command you click on, it doesn't matter which one you choose. Once you click on it, then I will provide you the output for that command. So like task list, you click on it, then it shows the task list of PDF in a very nice PDF format that you can read it and understand. So you don't need to buy Windows command line book also. And let me show you one more here. And instead of just buying a PowerShell book, you can do this one. Just bookmark this one, MyWebUniversity PowerShell underscore PDF. And then once you get this nice PDF format, there's about 1,394 of these PowerShell commandlet that are available here on this site. I wrote the Python program to generate every PDF, every documentation that is about 1,394 of them on the PowerShell version that was available, and you just get that PDF version. So if like you say, let's say get prospect, whatever was it, it's for hard to read. I too far from the monitor. Get PCS V device. This is going to just give you that. And if you say, I like to know some like get the item, get dash item. So you click on that one and then look for it, and get item comes in, and just do that one. Get item is like the directory. The alias are also shown GI for get item. And then if you do like get process, similarly, Control F here, and then say get dash process, and then just click on the get dash process here, and then get the information. And then once you understand these commands, you're welcome to practice it on Windows, command prompt, or PowerShell in this case, since it's PowerShell. By getting like get help, get dash process, it produces this one. So then I just wrote a Python program to convert this into a PDF file using these libraries and PowerShell commands. So that is one thing. And then there's one more documentation that I have here. That is one shop, one place that you come in and you get so much. The bit and node. Sorry, node dash PDF. This one is for Node.js. So a lot of the documentation that you want to learn Node.js, this is right here available. So whichever command you do look at it, just click on it, and then you get the information about that command. This is in a nice PDF format, so you can start learning Node.js also on this website. If you're looking for the help, click on help. Obviously, a lot of these commands are very intuitive. You practice them and you learn them, and then there's some of them are repetitive kind of commands that you understand one, then like start and stop and all those things work similar. So the other command syntax that I want to show you this page that you should also do. This is all this page is in. Let me just go there first. Yeah, it's called man_PDF. Okay, so man PDF. When you go there, this one is basically about 66,000 technical documentation, manual pages. Not man_pages, not man PDF. Man PDF is about 6,000. So this one is all HTML, man_pages. So if you bookmark this site is basically this link that I provide you there. You can get Linux, Mac OS X documentation, some thousands of documentation here that you can click on each one of them and then get the documentation. So whichever one you click, you get the output, and then you start reading and practicing it on the Mac machine. But if you're on a CentOS version or Ubuntu, then you come back here on the main page. And notice that I have all of this also in alphabetical for different operating systems. This is for Darwin and alphabetical. This is for Linux operating system and alphabetical. So if you are just looking for a particular command that starts with N on a, let's say, Solaris machine or Linux machine or Solaris in this case, you will just click on those sections. But at the same time, if you're looking for Linux manual pages, you click on this page. So altogether, this is when I counted the number of files that were generated as a result of this program, were about 66,000 technical documentation. And each one of them you click, you get the output here, and then start reading. So if you're a developer or a student, this would be your dream, that something you find on the internet that you just don't have to buy any book. Anything that you want, it's right there. You just, like for example, on Solaris operating system, every command that is on Solaris, every utilities get news and everything. That is provide only about 13,000 technical documentation on Solaris. So if you're looking for Solaris, for example, a particular command like zpool for zettabyte file system zpool, the storage, you click on it and you just search for it and you start reading it. It gives you really nice details, all the manual pages in a very nice format. At the same time, you can go at the bottom of every command and look at the see also section of it. In addition, look at the zpool, all the argument and all the examples are giving you. So you can just practice them on a Solaris machine and start learning. And then the see also section of it just give you more commands like, for example, see also shows zettabyte file system, section 1. So if you click on here and then say, let me see the ZFS instead of like file system, you can click on it and then search it right here, found it. Then you just start learning that. And then notice this one again, when you do the ZFS mount, ZFS snapshots, dash key option, and check it, all of that, those arguments are shown here as examples. You can practice them. ZFS is really, really powerful file system. It has a lot of good in terms of compression, in terms of security, in terms of the size of the storage. It can you can see the name of zettabyte file system, and also the 128-bit file system. And that is the reading and writing is really fast. So you can see all of these examples that are shown. You can start learning, create a pool and set the mount point and so on. And then also, if you go all the way to the bottom on the see also section of it, the see also section, most likely it shows you, yeah, you can see that change ownership, all other commands that are there. In addition, the Z pool is there because one has to reference that. So that was for this. And if I just go back to the main page of Solaris, man pages, then you can see that I have the same Windows command line in HTML format as well. So if you're looking at that PDF file, or you could say, well, what is the path do? The command is right here. What is the command F do? For example, if a statement or for statement, click on the for statement and you learn the for loop in patches. Okay. In addition, and then if you come back here on the main page, the Windows PowerShell that I showed you earlier in PDF format, I also have it in HTML format. So in your choice that whichever one you want, all these documentations are there. All you have to just know is one book page, MyWebUniversity.com. And once you come in there, you're also able to click on these videos that I made on YouTube. Some of them I posted here, some of them are actually on YouTube. But the actual posts on the YouTube channel, let me introduce you to my YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed, make sure that you subscribe. And all you have to do is go to youtube.com slash at MyWebUniversity. At MyWebUniversity is my YouTube channel handle. So when you go to youtube.com slash at MyWebUniversity, it will take you to MyWebUniversity free educational videos. That is my website or my YouTube channel. I have more than thousands of technical documentation and about more than 900 videos already available for you. So you can see this page is all available for you. You're welcome to like and subscribe and start learning. I even have a version of Farsi videos for Afghan girls. I really, really would appreciate all of those you guys that and just support the Afghan girls and the Afghan women that they are being kind of like victimized, that they are not allowed to go to school or education, even work. So I'm providing these videos online for them, for those of them that they just gonna somehow get access to the internet and start learning online for free. That would be awesome. But at the same time, the entire globe, we all could help. I know there are people that they have a lot of power and money and everything that they can contribute to the poor innocent girls in Afghanistan. All right. Thank you so much. God bless you all. Take care. Bye bye.